These are probably the most aggressive tariff moves made by a president in modern history, and Asia was hit particularly hard. Stock markets across the region tumbled on Thursday following U.S. President Donald Trump's announcement of increased tariff rates. Japanese markets led losses in Asia, with the benchmark Nikkei 225 closing 2.8% lower. Australian stocks also closed about 1% lower. Interestingly, though, no Asian country has announced concrete countermeasures or reciprocal tariffs. In fact, here's what the Australian Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, had to say about Australia's response to Trump's tariffs.
The administration's tariffs have no basis in logic, and they go against the basis of our two nations partnership. This is not the act of a friend.
Meanwhile, in Japan, now facing a 24% levy, Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba called the new tariffs regrettable and unfortunate and said that he's going to seek talks with the U.S. to soften the blow. Japan was hit particularly hard as Trump's 25% tariffs on foreign-made automobiles could also hurt neighboring South Korea. Korean tech giant Samsung and automaker Hyundai closed about 2% and over 1% lower, respectively. Stocks of Japanese car makers Toyota and Honda also closed over 5% and 2% lower, respectively. Vietnam and Cambodia, where many international companies have recently shifted production from China to avoid existing levies, saw tariffs rise to nearly 50%, dealing a blow not only to their economies, but also to the other Asian economic powerhouses that do business with them. So clearly, even U.S. allies aren't spared from Trump's tariff wrath. Hanako Montgomery, CNN, Tokyo.